Welcome to this Star People astrology and tarot card reading for the next 2 weeks, 2019 into 2020. Please remember that this is a general reading on the energies going on right now globally regarding politics, climate, etc. and inside of us as human beings and Earth people living on this planet, and therefore it will not necessarily resonate with your personal life in details. If you would like a personal reading, please read the info in the box below this video. I started by pulling 4 astrological cards, showing us the specific energies from the zodiac sign, the houses, and the planets. And so let's have a look at the cards and see which specific areas the star people would like us to focus on. The first card to show up is the first house, referring to, like the card says, what people see and the impression you give. So here we are being asked to take a good look at ourselves in the mirror and be completely honest with what we see. Do you have a smile on your face? Do you look sad? Do you look messy, as if you're in chaos? Or do you look calm, as if you hold the entire cosmos in your hand, knowing exactly what to do in your life? Sometimes we have a tendency to put a mask on when we are with other people. And so now we have to be frank with ourselves, asking ourselves, am I completely honest when I am among other people? Am I completely 100% myself when I present myself into the world? With the conjunction between Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto in the middle of January, we are having some great power coming in, which are also conjunct with the South Node, which is about the past. So there's a lot of restructuring going on in the world in general and also within ourselves. So dare to ask yourself, where do I feel I need to change my life? How do I feel I need to present myself to the world now? Maybe you have been going through some great changing processes. Maybe not only for the past year, but perhaps for the past many years. And now is the time to take a good look at ourselves to ask us, how has all this challenged me? How has it transformed me? What can I do now so that the world will see who I truly am? Now the next card to show up is a planet card, Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. This is the area where you might have been hurt a lot in your past, but where you also have great ability to grow and learn from that lesson if you are aware of it. You can actually turn out to be a new kind of personal shaman to yourself and to your surroundings. Chiron tells us that there's a lot of healing going on from not only the past year that has gone by, but also for many hundreds and maybe even 1,000 years ago. The Earth is in a major healing transformation at the moment. And so maybe while looking ourselves in the mirror, we need to ask ourselves also, how can I be of assistance in the world right now? Which sides of myself have I might kept hidden unintentionally for maybe many years, for maybe all of my life, that I feel are now calling for me to get out there and give everything that I have, to both be able to heal myself, but also to heal the earth and the people around me. What do I have to give, and what do the earth need? The 2 zodiac sign cards to turn up in relation with Chiron are Sagittarius and Pisces. Sagittarius is telling us about power, superior confidence and enthusiasm mixed with faith, good fortune and authority. So here Sagittarius is telling us to enter our Chiron energies with self-empowerment, self-trust, with great confidence in ourselves. Trusting the process, no matter how many ups and downs we may encounter on our journey. To keep going with great optimism and an ever forward moving energy. As Sagittarius is a fire sign, it always feels driven for new adventures and forward oriented behavior. Things need to happen, they need to happen quickly, and so most of the time there's not so much thinking before taking action. So here we are being reminded that the time is now to actually do something. Now let's turn to the energies of Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, so now we're in the emotional, spiritual realm. And like it says on the card, this Pisces energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Pisces is also about using our intuition to go deeper within, to connect to our more sensitive side and using our psychic abilities. Definitely Pisces is the zodiac sign of the healer, having sort of a sixth sense about things, a sort of a precognition. So the current energies of Chiron are right now playing out on a very deep level for us. And there is a very good chance for us to heal old wounds if we dare to look at ourselves in the mirror, asking ourselves questions about our true existence. So this is a strong reminder for us to remember to stay in our hearts as we are taking ourselves into the world and into the Chiron energies. To remember that it's not only about showing up physically and do a lot of things with great confidence. It's also about keeping to our hearts, keeping to our inner voice of love, keeping to the source of it all, as Pisces is the 12th zodiac sign and therefore the last of the 12 zodiac signs. It is showing us that we have now completed one cycle and we are beginning a new one, always ending up with a little bit more knowledge and wisdom than the previous cycle. So we need to go out there into Chiron energies with great self-confidence and great wisdom, knowing that our experiences are just as important to bring into the world as everyone else's are. With the first house, this is indicating a new beginning for us, a new journey into our own Chiron energies, into a new kind of understanding how we heal ourselves and how we heal others, and also through that are healing the earth. So in the past, you can have been the one treating other people unfairly, or other people could have treated you unfairly. Either way, you have learned from those past experiences now, which have grown you into being an empath and feeling sympathy. And the deeper we dare to dive into our hurt, the more we heal and the more we simply learn. Now we are ready to go out and be our own healer and also a healer for others who have been through the same kind of hurtful pain as we have. So let's pull some tarot cards to see what further information they can bring to us. Here we will also be in the animal realm, so there will be a lot of instincts and gut feeling coming to us in connection to this Chiron energy. The first major arcana card to show itself is card number 1, the Magician, talking about creativity, using our magic senses, blending things together in our lives so that we make that special elixir. As we can see on the picture, the leopard is like a majesty, sitting on the top of a pentacle, showing that through using your magical abilities, using all your senses and all your skills, blending it all together, we can be on the top of the world. And through that, we will feel overwhelmed by receiving the exact wisdom we need in life, as we can see all the light beaming towards the leopard from behind. Now, the leopard is a very sensual animal, connecting the physical world with the spiritual one, or the invisible world, what we can't see with our physical eye. Now this card is also talking about taking the first step, as it is card number 1, taking the first step into the unknown, onto a new path in life perhaps, not knowing what we're going to meet, but we have dared to take the first step, and so we are learning now. We have begun a new cycle of life. The next major arcana card we have is card number 3, the Empress, Talking about superior intelligence here. It's the mother of all life. It's the mother of all mothers. We're here talking also, when it comes to ancient Egyptian history, we're talking about Isis, the female goddess. She's the one having the polyvision, the clairvoyance, the knowing of things. She's the one you want to go to for extra good advice. She's the one to initiate new things in life. She's the one who comes in to offer her assistance. And she makes it able for us to start create something new in our lives, to create something concrete. So as we can see, the leopard on the first card we drew is almost looking or staring in her direction. So when we use our magical abilities, when we go deeper in life and start to see things on a deeper level, we are opening up our senses and our awareness towards a deeper intelligence in ourselves, creating and giving birth to something new in our lives with a new understanding, a new intention, being rooted in all our chakras as the tree is showing us from root to the crown. And so let's have a look at the last major arcana card. And here we have card number 17, the star. So this is telling us about good omens, opportunities, benefit, sort of reaching the stars. This is telling us that if we choose to go through our own magic, we will reach new heights in life. We will reach new dimensions. We will feel as if we are among the stars. New things, new beginnings can be planted in our lives and can start to grow from there. If some of you may feel that your own personal spirit guides or past loved ones are coming into your life through your dreams, or perhaps through a song you hear on the radio or something you hear on the television, please go with that sense, go with that feeling, because there's a message for you there. Very often it will go through your emotions. So listen to how you are responding to things going on around you emotionally. They will tell you the truth about what you really want in life and what you need, and maybe even how to get it. So these were the cards that I pulled for the first house star card. Now let's have a look at the minor arcana cards I drew for Chiron, Sagittarius, and Pisces. First we have Son of Swords showing up. Here we are on the mental realm, symbolized through the sword. The Son of Swords is a very fierce energy, going for what he loves, what he is passionate about. He's following his thoughts and his ideas, and he's going to hunt them down, as we can see symbolized through the owl on the picture. The owl is also a symbol of wisdom, so he knows what he wants, yet it is the Son of Swords, not the Father of Swords, so he is yet to mature a little bit more. But sometimes we need to go with our instincts. So maybe you have some new ideas or new thoughts about how to approach life in the future, and so this is a sign that you should go for that. Your ideas and thoughts will mature as you go along. This is also a sign that we should not be scared of those healing energies coming in through Chiron right now. We are healing also on a mental realm here, and we need to learn to go with our instincts once in a while to reach that kind of healing that is required for us right now. The second minor arcana card that came out was the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is exactly about feeling dynamic, going for our own thoughts and ideas. This is also about our communication with other people, that sometimes we need to go for what we know is right for us. So go with the thoughts and ideas that are coming up in your mind and what feels right for you, so that you can heal the wounds from the past in your pace and in your way. And the Ace of Swords is showing us that we need to fight for our own spirit. We need to cut through the crap that also might come in through other people. As we can see that there are some lightning in the background, it can also mean that something is trying to come in and hurt us. So we need to keep up our sword and speak our mind, communicate clearly our thoughts and ideas, and also our own psychology. What do you think about things? What is your perception of what is going on in a situation? Let people know. We're able to heal ourselves in the moment, in the situation in particular, when things are going on, if we just speak our mind clearly and honestly without doubts and fears of how other people may respond to us. Now, if we go ahead and use all this sword energy, we will be able to expand our lives here on Earth, as Four of Pentacles now is coming in to show us. Things can be realized. We can expand in our life here on Earth. We can have everything we need and everything we wish to have to reach our goals in life if we just fight for our own thoughts and ideas. Now, the Chiron energy here shows us that going within on a mental realm fiercely and with using our instincts, fighting for our own ideas and stay dynamic, we can change our physical lives, we can change our physical surroundings, changing our physical reality. This could mean perhaps to go on a journey, to go on a trip, to move to a new house, changing your jobs, socializing with new people, changing hobbies, anything that has to do with your physical life here on Earth, the frames of it, the design of it. Now, with the fourth and last minor arcana card coming in, we are being shown that all this will lead us to union, will lead us to balanced cooperation and alliance with other people, new relationships, maybe through a hobby or your job, everything that you consider to be of a creative nature in your life. We can see how the two branches on the picture are moving closer and closer together, creating a new track. And it's like it's going beyond into a colorful world where we physically, through interaction with each other, will be able to make new and rich alliances, new and rich friendships, relationships, a better understanding of each other. And most of all, this is showing us that we will create sort of a union with ourselves on the inside. So when we have done that work, it will start to show up in the world around us. So by taking in Chiron's energies for the next 2 weeks, we will really be able to change the physical world around us, both socially and on a material level, on a physical level, and on a mental level. All this is leading us back to the first house star card, where we talked about facing ourselves, facing the truth about ourselves, and moving out in the world to show who we are now. This takes quite a journey, and so let's have a look at the Sweet Dreams card to see where this can take us if we go within. Now, the first card to show itself is Lessons. I look for opportunities in life's challenges via my dreams, and I learn the lesson. So if we are prepared to admit the truth about ourselves to ourselves, we have learned a very big lesson. This will also make us able to see the truth about others and how they treat themselves and whether they are telling the truth about themselves to us or not. Like I mentioned before, going on this Chiron journey, we will gain a deeper awareness of sympathy and empathy and in using our psychic abilities. So embrace every challenge that you get in life and see it as an opportunity to grow, to look deeper, to learn more, instead of regarding it as a punishment and a mountain that you will never be able to climb. The card that came out for the Chiron, Sagittarius and Pisces energies is Nurture. I open my arms and wrap around those that need nurturing, starting with myself. Here we are told to feel with ourselves, to accept ourselves, accept the process that we're in right now, acknowledging that it is not easy and it is not done just in a day or two. This takes time, and providing possibilities for ourselves to go through the pain and sorrow and the enormous healing that we are going through right now is the best thing we can do for ourselves. To allow ourselves to feel exactly how we feel when we feel it. This also means telling the truth, acting on the truth, fighting for the truth going on inside of us in all the realms of our lives, both mentally and physically and emotionally. To nurture yourself also means that you accept yourself and your own attitudes, no matter what the situation you are in. So always remember to speak your truth in no matter which realm of life you find yourself in when you are with other people. Not telling the truth, not telling anyone about how we feel, about what is said and done in specific situations, is not about nurturing ourselves. That is suppression. So again, it's important that we remember to always speak up when we feel it is needed. We have the right to be heard too. Your opinion is just as important as everyone else's. So are your feelings and attitudes, thoughts and ideas. So visualize giving yourself a very big hug and go out in the world and show that you can do that for yourself, and that will automatically be what you are transmitting into the world, showing other people that they can do this too. So this was the Star People astrology reading. I wish you all the best. Take care out there. Bye for now, and thank you for watching and listening.